I remember not so long ago, I was actually walking this runway out in Paris fashion show. Totally freaked me out because I was the shy boy in school, you know? You tell me this was gonna happen, I would have never believed it. But there are certain things that you can learn for success, for things to actually shift that confidence, to actually get out there and get results in life. And I want to share those things with you. So we're here at Pure London. We are here now at Pure London. Check us out at Siah Howard. You can see a lot of brands out here. These are a lot of designers. They put you put thousands and thousands of pounds in here. There's another big lesson to be learned here, is that some people, they're not daring enough to put money into their business. And a lot of people are always wanting just to get a free result. But I always say, if you want money in, you have to put money out. And that's one big thing, you know, if you're uncomfortable with risk, some people want success without risk. I find that really funny because if you don't risk it, if you don't put the £8,000 or £6,000 or £10,000, you know, onto these exhibitions, it's like when we started out franchising. Exactly the same thought. People say a stand like this, you know, a stand like this, you'll be paying anywhere from like $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 for a small space like this. People will look at it and they'll get freaked out. Maybe I'll wait until I'm successful before I get something like this, before I invest this money. But they don't understand, you have to put the risk out there first to get the return. A lot of people, they want reward before the risk, so they're unwilling to put that 5-10K out there. They want to get the 5-10K in first, but if you don't put it out there, it's very hard to get it in. That's why you need to do this for the visibility. And you need to understand that a lot of the time, especially when our dresses are anywhere from like, I don't know, $2,000, $5,000 $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. We only need one sale. One sale already gets that money back. And you need to be prepared to make the risk. The biggest problem is most people are focused on the negative, thinking, what if I don't sell anything? Well, if you focus on that, what you focus on expands. You won't sell anything. You got to be daring. Get out there, take risk. Feel the uncomfortable, do it anyway. Understand that you have to take risks to get reward. And I think if you're daring enough to actually take that step, it'll change everything for you. So guys, here we are. Siah Howard.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I know! Oh my goodness! How are you?
I was just telling them a little bit about risk. I said you have to take risk in business.
Absolutely. Definitely.
I mean, people are too afraid to.
You have to jump out.
People want to see return before they want to risk.
Yeah.
But you need to understand when you're building a brand, especially, you need to put money out there.
Yeah.
And you need to risk it. You need to feel the fear and do it anyway, right?
Exactly.
And I know you've done it plenty of times.
My whole life is a risk. Yeah, but it's absolutely worth the risk. The contacts that we have, the connections that we're building, just being here and connecting with buyers and different people. I mean, it couldn't have been anything better. Yeah, it's been really great. It's absolutely worth the risk. So if anyone is standing on the edge, just jump over, and then you're gonna find out what's on the other side.
That's right. Otherwise, you'll never find out.
Exactly.
You heard it.
And I mean, now like the possibilities are endless, and we would have not have those possibilities if we hadn't jumped over.
That's right.
And now that we've jumped over, there's no going back, because the only way now is forward. You know?
But there's also another thing to understand is that when you do this, it's not just about taking the risk. The first step is also about the follow-up.
Exactly, yeah.
You have to get the follow-up there. And it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of energy, but you got to put it in there.
Yeah, because it's no pain, no gain.
That's right.
You know, you have to give something up. Yeah.
We have to like split them. So find a few people who's going to be doing the calling. I think it'll be nice if I do a bunch of the calling, and then what we do is we split them all. Then everybody on the database. We don't have anywhere. Where do we store the database then right now?
The company who we have the pen from. We have an account with them. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Go online. I'm gonna log in here.
Okay. Do you know if there's like an export? Right. If we can export it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'll check tomorrow morning.
It's like a membership site.
I can ask the team members to check as well and export it. And then if we import it in a different platform, what we can do is we can take notes on every call. We'll get everybody to be able to take notes so that we have exactly all the conversations marked down, when the conversations were, who they are they serious, are they not, and then we can do this. This is what we used to do with Your Noodle. We used to rate them like 1 to 5 star, which ones are actually hot to go. So we actually have, we understand all the 4 and 5 stars, we're going to follow up.
Or you can wear the skirt over your and your top.
Pure London 2018, really exciting to get Siah Howard here. I mean, I remember it was, I think 2 years ago when I met Siah over here, came to one of our events, and I seen she was a great designer, had her ideas of wanting to get that vision out there, but didn't quite have the capital to be able to push it out there because, fashion, a very expensive industry, especially when you want to go into like Paris show and all of these shows. It can, you need to invest a lot of money to do it. But a lot of people say, Eric, what is it you invest in? How do you choose what you want to invest in? And I always say, I don't invest in products, I don't invest in services, I always look at investing in people. And the great thing about Siah, she's always solution focused. And I think that's the key to success, that's the key to entrepreneurship. If I was to look at the most successful entrepreneurs out there, and I was to say there's one attribute that makes them successful, I would say it's staying solution focused, because whether we like it or not, through our business journey, we're always going to have challenges. And the question is, are we adaptable? Darwin once said, it's not the strongest of species that survive, nor the most intelligent of species that survive. It's the ones that are most adaptable to change. And I think that's how it is in life, that's how it is in business, that's how it is in everything, whatever industry you're going into. So very important to understand these and know how to get out of the shit, because whether we like it or not, it doesn't matter how much you write that business plan, how much time you spend writing the plan, you can't prevent challenges from happening. So adaptability is key, if you want success. lost. Don't know how we're here. Finally found our way.
It's government entertainment as the